what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reaction video, and this is going to be my first reaction from a donation. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for those of y'all who sent in requests, helping me support and grow this channel. I appreciate it more than I can ever say. Speaking of, this Friday on the Bitter Betty podcast, we're going to be doing a live stream very similar to what we do here with reactions, but we're trying to raise money for Carol with an E. She's been going through kind of her and her family have been going through a rough time, you know, and they're having to put down their dog today, and it's really pretty devastating. If you've ever lost a family pet, you know how hard it can be. And you know, they fell under some hard times, and she was going to get a computer, and now she can't, and so we want to help her get that computer so we can help grow the podcast as well. So please join us 7 p.m. Central Time on the Bitter Betty podcast. It's going to be so much fun. So, that being said, this reaction is going to be to REN Power, and this was sent to me by Sigally Cheek. That's my girl. I know she's been over at the Bitter Betty podcast for some of our premieres and our lives that we've done. She actually gave me 2 options to choose from, but I'm going to go ahead and do them both. Back-to-back double feature. You know, that's my jam. So, I'm excited about this. You know, I do love me some REN. So, Power by REN. Let's get it.
Get it. Power. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids.
I like that. Take that back one more time.
These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression.
They don't listen to me because I've never had a top 10. Well, yeah, maybe some violence, but like depression and stuff too. But like, I don't know why people wouldn't want to listen to that. Honestly, music is what helps me get through every bad thing I've ever had happen to me in my life. So, it's their fault. It's their loss. It's their loss. They suck.
Never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm doing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, I up the ante, learning licks like John Pashanti, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo!
I've heard him reference the Wacky Tobacco a couple of times in songs. Does anybody know? Is when REN a 420er? Let me know.
Like John Pashanti, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life went.
Did you say fish and chips and game consoles? I love fish and chips, and I also love gaming consoles.
The idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life went sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my.
Oh, so is he talking about his childhood, where did his parents get divorced? It sounded like they were fighting a lot. And he tuned it out.
But me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my.
Oh, I don't know why, but that line, I heard love dying. Wow, that is a powerful bar. Like, I know it's like, it's crazy because like what he's talking about is actually pretty deep and kind of serious, but it's like a up-tempo beat, you know, it's very like, it's a chill vibe, but the meaning is definitely not chill. Like that kind of gave me chills, actually. That's just, I don't know, that's sad to think about, right?
Sounds of fighting, through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my. That's what it was. I focused on my. Now let's go back, let's go back. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a gold plaque. My style Stylies old school, but I swear this ain't a throwback. I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen. I was a victim of my head. I was just...
Oh, I love his rhyme schemes. Like, and it's great because he doesn't just rhyme at the end of a word. Like, I know a lot of rappers will do that. They'll, you know, bat, cat, hat, whatever. Just it rhymes the last word. But he's rhyming syllables within words and in varying places and like several times, which is amazing. I just, you know, that's a sign of a great lyricist.
I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen. I was a victim of my head. I was just...
See, he's got the I, the E, 16, the teen. It's, one more time.
I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen. I was a victim of my head.
16, that's, I mean, very clever.
I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. 16, in an affliction, in an addiction.
Wait, did he just say racking up nose till my nose bled? Was he really bad into drugs before, before getting the tick bite?
Let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen. I was a victim of my head. I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. Yep. 16, in an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was quite sick then. I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but fuck it. We're all misguided individuals, life can suck.
So I wonder, so is he talking about when he was 16? When did he get bit by the tick? Was he 19 or was he 16? Or was that, what time frame was that? Because it sounds like, you know, he's come from a broken home. He was doing drugs. It sounded like he was smoking weed and, you know, the lines, the powder, the snow. Wow. So many layers to Ren.
My cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up the whole bucket. I'll drink my tears so I can drown my sorrow. Sing like I might die tomorrow. Live note for note, I go for broke on every single song I wrote. And every single song I write brings freedom to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside an intricate design of kicks and snares and...
That's so funny he says that, and that's how I feel about it. Like, and not coming from someone who listens, not necessarily makes music. You know, that's how he finds freedom, like from his mind, is through the music, and because he makes it, it also helps me free my mind from things I go through, which is, I think that's dope. That's the power of music.
Broke on every single song I wrote, and every single song I write brings freedom to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside an intricate design of kicks and snares and fat bass lines. I flip the script until I find my... It is what it is. I focus on my... Now run the track. Run the track. Get it? Get it? Power. Get it?
That higher beat, I don't know, it's a string of some kind. I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of the I don't know if it's a string or whatever in Genesis.
Get it?
Yeah, I think it's like a guitar, but it's like picking on the high notes, and it's and I feel like I feel like it's Genesis that I remember that in. Very similar. That's what it reminds me of anyway.
Get it? Power. Get it?
Woo! That was a dope trap. Sigally Cheek, thank you so much for that request. We are going to go right into this next one right here, right now. Let's see. All right. So this is I'm guessing this is a Fat Boy Slim beat. Or is this a cover? I don't know. I'm not like, I know who Flatboy Slim is, and obviously I've heard some of his stuff, but I'm not real super familiar with it. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be like. Let's get it. Who's Samuel? Fill me in, guys. Who is Samuel? Flatboy Slim retake. Okay.
Weekend ravers, packs of quavers, blurry nights and Rizzler papers, bus pass savers, record players, turn them up and wake the neighbours. Find your saviour in a Jaeger, drink it now, regret it later. Dodgy flavours, misbehaviour, morning after mashed potatoes. Britain, God save our Great Britain. Cans of Stella, fish and chips and Hollyoaks and bad decisions. Hypocrites and politicians. £2 scratch card on a mission. Mug of Tetleys, it's tradition. Super noodles, malnutrition. Living on the streets of Britain.
Right now, right here, 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 right now.
Broke and hella skin, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it.
Ooh. The flow switch. The beat drop, the flow switch. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was just going to kind of keep going with this smooth flow. But I'm going to take this back just a little bit.
Broke and hella skin, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it. Prime time deficit, Asbo, decadent. Cuts and bruises on my exoskeleton. Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent. Yes, I'm addressing the room with the elephant. Dress so elegant.
Oof. He goes so quick, I can't always catch him. But he said something again about... He mentioned lines again. So does he still do drugs? Did he used to do drugs before he was sick? Like, what's the deal? Tell me, fill me in.
When I do a line for the hell of it, prime time deficit, Asbo, decadent, cuts and bruises on my
I mean, technically that could be a double, right? A line for the hell of it, like a rap line, like a bar, a line, as opposed to like a line that you know.
So Skellington, Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent. Yes, I'm addressing the room with the elephant. Dress so elegant, Nike veteran, 1990s tracksuit wearing. Oh, when I do laps on the track.
I was literally just thinking that shit. I was like, dang, he wears the heck out of some tracksuits. It's taking me right back to the 90s where I grew up. I'm here for it though. I like running in a tracksuit.
Skellington, Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent. Yes, I'm addressing the room with the elephant. Dress so elegant, Nike veteran, 1990s tracksuit wearing. Oh, when I do laps on the track with my flow, call me the baker, I need dough. King of the North, I'm the new Jon Snow. Game of Thrones, coming up the
Game of Thrones bars. Call me the new Jon Snow.
The baker, I need dough. King of the North, I'm the new Jon Snow. Game of Thrones, coming up the window, up the wall.
Ooh, I like that. To the window, to the wall. That's a good, that's an oldie but a goodie. I like that song. That's it.
Game of Thrones, coming up the window, up the wall. And I hop your fence parkour, and I break down your front door. And I'm meeting with your lover, cause I love her. I'm a going undercover with no rubber. I'm a fucker, I'm a real cheeky bugger. On the front door, shit, it's a brother, he's a mean.
Wait, what?
And I hop your fence parkour, and I break down your front door. And I'm meeting with your lover, cause I love her. I'm a going undercover with no rubber. I'm a fucker, I'm a real cheeky.
I'm going undercover with no rubber. Dude, wear rubber. Pregnancy is not the worst thing that can happen to you. This is your PSA announcement. Ren always taking me by surprise. He seems like this sweet little teddy bear, and then he says stuff about his weenus, and it throws me off.
Bugger. On the front door, shit, it's a brother, he's a mean mother sucker. He threw me an uppercut, so I duck it in the diver. I'm still covered in saliva. He's a psycho and it's primal, it's a game of survival. So I bolt for the back door, pray to the Bible that my legs go Usain Bolt. I hold right here, right.
Ooh, I heard that. Legs go Usain Bolt. the runner, the Olympian.
So I bolt for the back door, pray to the Bible that my legs go Usain Bolt. I hold right here, right now, that my feet don't fail me now. Back there, back then, when I go back, way back when. Like this, like that, with the weight of the world on my back. Breathe in, relax, got a fat boy slim on the track.
Yes, those are great. I'm super excited to keep adding to my REN playlist, especially on my Spotify. I've made one on, I'm having YouTube and Spotify because not all of the songs are actually on Spotify, which sucks, but I'll listen to them on here anyway. So, excellent, excellent suggestions. I can't wait to get into more. Now, I have 4 big push requests that I'm actually going to save for the live on the podcast this Friday. So I will be getting those out. So if you have not subscribed to our podcast, Bitter Betty Podcast on YouTube, please do. We will be going live and we will be taking all of the requests. The donation requests will take precedent, but we'll be taking requests as long as we're on live. So we're very excited. It's going to be super fun. If you've been part of a live, you know we get a little crazy, a little old lady crazy. But I'm here for it and I'm excited. So excellent request on this one. Thank you so much, Sigally Cheek. I don't know if I'm saying that right, honestly, but thank you. Thank you very much. Next up, we do have more REN. So stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one.